Good morning. Out at the garden again, and I'll show what I'm working on today. So right now we have plastic over the beds. That's what we're working on installing. Pieces of lumber crisscrossing over that to support it, and that way condensation that rises falls back in and keeps the moisture in the beds. We also have some black material here for some extra heat, but currently we're already up to 100 degrees in these beds that are covered, and that should be the peak basically right now, and then it'll hopefully cool back down a little bit but maintain some warmth and add some worms. But after that, once the spring comes and we're planting things, we got some taller plants, then we may need some shade cover or some other plastic. It depends on what, but things start getting higher, then we need some height. So the low tunnel method is what we're thinking. We've also got some big greenhouse arches located that we could cut the legs on, make them shorter, and cover about 3 rows with those. Not sure what route we're going to do. We may make it to where these are under those and covered with plastic, almost like a greenhouse, like year-round greenhouse for these parts. Don't know yet. Or we may build them in the blank area over there. There's enough of them we could build a legit greenhouse there and cover these, so just depends on what route. But if we do the low tunnels, we're thinking about doing a bender and like 1/2-inch conduit. There's lots of different methods out there, but I ordered these off Amazon. They're almost like tent poles. They're for this purpose. There's fiberglass, flexible, got the little connectors, and they're not real expensive. And depending on how many you link together, it gives you your height, so they are adjustable. We have to determine the spacing on them and what the cost is to the benefit to see if they're worth doing. So I'm just going to put a few in here so people can see them, and so I'll show you up close here. So it's just the little sleeves, little metal sleeves, and then the poles, and then they just link together. So I've got 6 of them together on this, and these beds are 4 feet across. So that's, bring a tape measure for that, but that's about 2.5 feet tall. So that wouldn't be too bad for a low tunnel setup. So I'll set up a few just as a demo so people can see, and then we'll work on deciding from there. And then also today, I'm hoping to just do a bunch of measurements of the whole plot here, just so we have a little better idea of space that we have and the layout and our plan for everything. So just trying to bring everybody up to date real quick, and yeah, hopefully this helps you, gives you a little better view of things. And slowly we're getting these filled up and functional. Still need some more materials, need some lumber to crisscross over the top of the bales, because we need to do that on all the beds. And we still want to, there's 14 here, we still want to add 6 more and do 20. And then we need sheets of plastic to cover them. So we need a decent amount of materials to continue with all of this, including all the fill materials, the leaves, the dirt, the cardboard. Then we got different manure layers, fresh manure, green grassy stuff, old manure, sand mix for top layers so it doesn't compact. Like I've said in other videos, if you do this already, you have some knowledge for us, please go ahead and comment to let us know. We'd like to start a conversation and pick your brain, and if you have any questions for us, if we can answer them, we will definitely answer those. And some of it may just be that it's a delayed initial quick answer, but then it'll be put on hold until we know for sure what's going on, because some people may ask, well, is your stuff going to grow? I don't know if it's going to grow until spring, until we start growing. So you got to bear with us, follow along, and like and subscribe, and make some comments. Help us out here. Give us some links to some other community gardens, perhaps, that some other YouTube sites that you follow that could help us out. Thank you for watching. I've decided to continue on with this video, even though I said my goodbyes and my comments, likes, and subscribes there, my requests. Looking at the low tunnel setup here, and for the amount of stakes that they supplied in this kit, if I'm using 6 of those 5 of the little couplers per hoop at this height, that width, it would take me 19 of them to do this 55-foot interior length planter bed. So right now we're looking at, in this kit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assembled, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a few little extra stakes that they give you. So it would basically take 2 of these kits. Kit was 26 bucks, so you're at $52 per bed for the hoops. There are complete kits that come with the fabric. This did come with clips, so we can put our own fabric or plastic, whatever we want. If we bought it this way, they're like $52 to cover this, and then material to cover. There are full kits. I think the full kit was $60, and I need to see if it's the same exact amount of hoops or if it includes more. So I'm not sure what distance it covered. I want to say it said like 30 feet, so it's probably going to take 2 of those. So we have to figure out what our material covers cost would be. Might want to source our own instead of buy the whole kit. I don't know, but here's the hoops. Take a good look at those, see what you think, and yeah, figure out our costs. And you know, if other people out there have used these other things, let us know. Like I said, I thought about doing the 1/2-inch conduit, but it's $5 per 10-foot stick, and you basically got to come close to just bending each 10-foot stick into one of these. I don't know, maybe you can get by with 5 feet. It just depends on the height, maybe, but still, by the time you do this whole bed, it ends up being kind of costly. So these at least can be taken down. Just take them out of the little inserts. They all came in this little box right here. I mean, it's a small box. So if you're storing these each year, be like 2 boxes worth per bed. That's not a lot of space you're taking up in a storage shed or anything. And pretty compact, breaks down easily, assembles easily. So far, you know, I'm liking how it looks, but it's not up to me. We got to get everybody on our garden committee, residents, whoever, everybody with input, to tell us what you think. And okay, I think that's it for today, this time. Maybe not. You may hear from me again on this video. I don't know. If not, have a blessed day. Bye now. Well, as they say, 3rd time's a charm. I'm back. I knew these were in the bottom of the box. I had mentioned the clips that come with it, with this kit. So this is how the clips go on. So if you put fabric across this, you can put these clips every so often on here to hold the fabric. And looking at this, really, we probably wouldn't do these hoops right at the end here. It would probably be spaced in a little bit further, because then you gather the material down and you weight it down, stake it down, you know, tie it up so it closes on the end. That adds stability to the whole setup, so it would go kind of up like a tent does, and then right across all of these, and then down at the other end. So probably 2 kits exactly would be about right for this. We can adjust the spacing and all that sort of thing. But I just wanted to come back on and show the clips. Pretty easy to use, and you just put the fabric across there, clip them all, and then once that's on, then you add your well, what do they call it, lateral stability or whatever here, so you don't have to have cross braces. That material clipped on to this one, to that one, to that one, and anchored at each end, keeps it from shifting end to end. Wind can buffer it this way, but these are flexible, so it's not going to hurt anything. It'll take the wind. So I kind of like this option. Like I said, chime in if you got other options. I definitely will take advice, because we are trying to figure this out and learn. So 3rd time's a charm. Thank you again. Bye now.